go out and shoot a 62. So what got your energy level back up, and was it just a matter of confidence?
Yes, that those who are the most protected with the PGA Tour are sort of trying to prove it on the golf course right now with their play?
I don't think so. I just think it so happens that the most protective of the PGA Tour are the best players in the world right now. Look, I'm not going out to try to prove anything to anyone. I'm just I'm in a good run of form. I'm playing well, and whether that gives me a little more confidence to speak up on certain issues, maybe. But I'm just going out there trying to play my game and try to win some more tournaments.
Just to follow up, did you see Jay's press conference yesterday? And what were your thoughts?
I didn't watch it. I didn't see it. I spent some time with him. Well, I spent a lot of time with him on Tuesday. I spent maybe 30 minutes with him after the press conference yesterday. He's been consistent. He's addressing, top player themes. He's addressing everything that he said he would address, and some of the things that he said yesterday I think are great. Some of the changes that were made to the schedule, I think Webb was talking about it. It'll make the regular season much more competitive. I think that's the thing. I was talking to the guys out there. Like, everyone starts at zero at the start of the year. Everyone has the same opportunity to make the big events with the big prize funds and whatever. So I think it'll make it more competitive and make it a more compelling product. Honestly, I think it'll be good.
Rory, do you think that the stuff that Jay brought into play yesterday will make a difference for some of the guys that are on the fence potentially to go or stay?
Yeah, I think so. As he said, there's only one reason that the guys are going to the other side, and it's because they have an opportunity to make more money. Even though Scotty Scheffler's made $13 million this season and it's only June, there's opportunities to make a lot of money out here, but like everything always has been in golf, it has to be earned. And I think we appreciate that as players, and I think the people that watch us appreciate that again, we all start at zero at the start of next week, and we all go again. So, but I think some of these changes that to the schedule and some of these increases in prize funds, I'm sure it'll have some guys that were thinking about it to think twice and maybe reconsider their decision.
Hey, more guys. Rory, I have a question. All the outside turmoil that's going on, obviously you've been very vocal about it. Is it exhausting, or how do you feel? How do you maintain your...
I feel fine. I don't let it... I get asked questions, I answer questions, and I move on with my life. What the other guys do doesn't affect me. All I can do is go and try to play the best possible golf, be a good person, be a good dad, be a good husband, and that's all I do. I try to stand up here and answer your questions truthfully and try to tell you what's on my mind. Sometimes that's to my detriment, I guess, in some ways, but I'd rather be honest and speak my mind than just stand up here and give you mundane answers that aren't indicative of how I'm actually thinking and feeling about the whole thing.
Roy, you talked yesterday about coming off of Memorial, which is a hard golf course, dreaming and then being in contention at the Canadian U.S. Open. How refreshing is it for you, to charge you up that you get to come to a golf course and today, it's 62, but it's going to give up a lot of good scores.
Yeah, it's nice. I've always it's like the anti-U.S. Open here. It's like U.S. Open rehab coming here. You're like, I can actually make some birdies. This is nice. So I like coming here the week after the U.S. Open. It sort of gives you an opportunity to shoot low scores and get after it, and that's nice. I like that.
In your health, you said you were kind of under the weather today. Is there anything that might threaten the rest of the weekend?
No, it's just a sinusy. Poppy brought something home from daycare last week, and sort of just Eric and we talk on the phone, and we're both losing our voice, and we're like, why are we even doing this? Well, I'll talk to you whenever we're both better. But yeah, so we're both a little under the weather, but nothing to be concerned about.
Thanks, Rory.
Thank you.
Rory, quite an interesting round today. You had to 13 under before a couple tough holes coming in. How would you kind of overall characterize your round?
Yeah, I mean, 7 birdies is a good thing. But yeah, I mean, I had a 4-hole stretch there on the back 9 where I lost. Obviously three fairway wood shots are what cost me. It's for whatever reason, I haven't been comfortable with my fairway woods the last couple of weeks, and I hit 3 loose ones there, 2 on 12, and then the 1 on 15, and that was really it. I played well the rest of the way. Obviously got off to that great start. I thought I came back well. I mean, I made a good putt for 6 on 15, and then good putt for 6 on 15, and then birdied 16. So yeah, look, I should be closer to the lead, and I feel like I let a lot of guys into the golf tournament because of it. But it's only 2 rounds. There's 2 rounds left, and a lot of golf left.
That's what I was going to ask. What do you take away from the 7 birdies, the 2 bad holes, or is it just all encompass difficulties with your fairway woods?
I don't know. Either just avoid hitting them, or go do some work on the range. I'm pretty tired right now, so I don't think I'll do that tonight. Maybe just spend a little bit extra time in the warm up tomorrow hitting them and sort of getting committed to the shots that I'm going to need out there off the tees. Yeah, that's really it. I think it's just more, trying to commit as much as possible to those tee shots.
You've talked about you won in Canada. You talked about how your game was good at Brooklyn last week. It's obviously still good here. What's your mentality as you head into the weekend, as you hopefully chase another win?
Yeah, I just need to get off to the start I got off to today again, and I mean, I think I'm 6 behind Xander, but I think second place is either 9 or 10 under. So there's a lot of time left, and I know that there's so many birdies out on this golf course for me. So it's just a matter of not trying to force the issue too much, stay patient, and if I keep playing the golf that I know that I can play, I'll hopefully get a little closer to that lead.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rory. Thanks.